morning, everybody. This is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Today we're going to talk about our favorite subject, which is sales. All right. Our subject for today is selling and being out and about, okay? Selling and being out and about. I'm out and about getting ready to go to one of my leads so that way I can sell something today. And being out and about in Jacksonville, Florida is a really great place. And I'll tell you what, it's one big city. Per square mile, it's probably one of the largest cities in the world, United States especially. And it takes you a good amount of time to get from one side of a time. So if you're trying to...
In half a mile, take exit 10 for US 17, Florida 15 toward Roosevelt Boulevard.
That's the GPS talking to me in this regard. Let me know if you're trying to figure out where you want to live, if you want to come here and start selling. I'm just going to tell you this right here. It is such a big city that you can sell in an area, 3 or 4 zip codes, and be happy for a while.
Take exit 10, then keep right at the fork.
Yeah, like I said, I'm GPS and I'm on my way. Our subject for today is selling and being out and about. And I'll just tell you what, you know, I've already been up early. Already had set up my leads for today so that way I can go out and be productive, talk to...
Keep right at the fork.
They're just leads, you know, they're cold call leads, and you know they're letting me know that hey, these customers may need something, maybe, I don't know.
Continue on Florida 15 south for 6 miles.
And I'm going to go out there and I'm going to sell something, because see, that's what I do. And see, I set about at least between 8 and 10 leads a day, so that way I'm able to have a good day, because a lot of times, sometimes people ain't home during the daytime, and I like to set appointments sometimes when I've got a chance to talk to customers. But most of the services with this particular company I'm working with, doing some freelance stuff, is basically cold calling. Everything's cold calling, but it's nice to get you in a vicinity. Nice to know that these are new homeowners and people who may need the services. And my simple job is to go out there and have a conversation with them, try to drum up some business, do some clover knocking on some doors. If the customers aren't there, drop off some flyers. And remember, guys, I do multiple types of sales jobs. I've got like a different... Tomorrow I'm getting ready to go take my test for a really, really hard test. I've been studying for a little while, and you know, I pray God I'm going to pass tomorrow. So you know, if I do, I'll be great. And I'm gonna, no matter what, I'm going to shoot for the stars. But basically, when you're out and about and you're selling, a lot of times you got to go ahead and set your day up. You got to go ahead, set your leads. You got to go ahead and set your system up with your GPS on where you're planning on going, who you're going to be talking to, the areas that you're going to be in. Because see, I don't like being all over town. I like to be in a specific zip code or a couple of zip codes that are pretty close, and it gives me the capability to get out there and sell something and not be running all over town wasting time. You know, selling and being out and about in Jacksonville has some great counties. You know, Clay County, we got quite a few different counties that surround us, and it also is like little feeders giving me an opportunity to sell, like in Fleming Island, Middleburg. You know, you got a lot of different areas just in one sector and one side of town. It's really, really great. And the key to success when you're out there selling is you got to be motivated. You got to get your little shower on. You make you smell good. You brush your teeth. Try to have fresh breath and try to be the best, you know, you can be. And, you know, the key to success in selling is always trying to find new business. And see, I also have some customers that I'm going to call back on. You know, as the day goes, you know, some of my customers that I may have talked to within this last couple of days or last week, I'm getting ready to pick up the phone. I'm going to call them and check in with them, see if they've, you know, made a decision. Because sometimes customers, you know, they don't always buy right then and there. But see, I stay on top of it. I keep trying. I keep calling back, because maybe it's not in their situation, or they want to check out other pricing. You know, people got their reasons. But if I'm in the community and I'm in an area that I've done business with, I'll go knock on those doors and say hello. Hey, I just want to see if you made up your mind. Let's go ahead and have a conversation, and then offer different, you know, particular products. Especially if I have customers who already have a particular product, they're the easiest to sell new stuff to, because see, they know me. They know that I'm a good person, that I ain't trying to take advantage of them. So if you sell multiple products like I do, and I sell a bunch of different products, it gives you the capability to have that platform, that referral type atmosphere where customers aren't freaking out because they don't know you. Because a lot of times when it's cold calling, people are kind of like, hesitant sometimes, or they may not even be there. So you just got to be prepared for whatever, for bear. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. Give me a thumbs up and let me know if you like some of these videos. Because like I said, this is selling and out and about. You start your day off, you eat your little breakfast, get your little lunch going on. Make sure you got plenty of coffee and different things to carry with you in your car. Go from, place to place, business to business. But you want to set your leads up. You want to look, well groomed. You want to look your best. And you also want to make sure, that you've had some rest. You got to make sure you've had plenty of rest. You got to make sure that, you're going in an area that you're not driving all over town. You want to have your zip code set up. You want to go ahead and have all your paperwork, your stuff looking clean and ready. So it's when you jump out of your car, you're not fumbling, because sometimes people will see you out in the car, and I always wave when I come to the door, whether anybody there or not. I'll wave like, I see them, and that way they'll say, well, maybe he saw me, I better answer the door. Not always, but sometimes. And I always make sure I've got all my stuff with me, because if you don't, you look ill-prepared, and you don't want to be that person. I always carry stuff with me, for people to autograph and sign. The reason being is if you got your contracts or your agreements and stuff, you want to carry those with you. You want to make sure you have those things available. And sometimes people say, well, I'll go out to my car and get it. Well, that gives the customer a chance to talk to a significant other, or maybe to themselves, and say, maybe I don't want to get it today. Because, see, people are afraid to buy. They want to buy stuff. They just don't want to be sold stuff. My name is Gary Lee Stanley, your sales guy. And we're just having a great conversation about getting out there, getting on the ball, going to go sell something. So this is just a little hello, good morning. I just want to say howdy and let you know, hey, I'm out and about selling, and you're important and we matter. So make sure you go out there and sell and be prepared. Always be prepared. And always remember, do your best and get out there on the road and go ahead and set your day in motion and plan. You got to have a plan. You got to have a goal. You got to have a direction. And once you start planning and doing your goals and your direction, you knock on doors. It's a numbers game, and you'll sell something. So go out there and sell something and have a nice day. All right.